it's me, Nicolette Mashile, and today I want to kickstart your 2019 as you are sitting there and you are mulling over what should be some of your New Year's resolutions. I would like to add one more financial New Year's resolution to your list, and I want you to add an additional income stream to whatever regular income stream you have right now, right? We have all agreed that our salaries, our regular incomes are under pressure. So this year is the year where we're going to find ways in which we are going to assist them, right? But remember, it is not how much you make, but rather how much you keep. But let's be honest. It's easier to keep more money if you have more money coming in, right? I mean, honestly speaking, if you have like accustomed yourself to live off 10,000 Rand and you earn 15,000 Rand, you probably are struggling to keep 5,000 Rand, right? But if you are now earning 25,000 Rand, all of a sudden keeping an additional 5,000 Rand every single month seems a little bit easier. So I think we can all agree that having an additional income stream might just assist you, right? So I've seen it because I get a lot of emails and a lot of DMs where people are saying, Nicolette, you know, honestly speaking, I just need to find something that's going to give me a little bit of extra money into my pocket. Now, here's the reality, guys. I probably cannot help you with that question because I don't really know you guys from a bar of soap. More than just knowing your digital personalities doesn't mean that I actually know you. I don't know what access you've got and I don't know what resources are around you. But I want to share some of the ways in which I used to make money way before I actually started working and thinking I'm now better than those jobs that I actually used to do. And if I look at it correctly, these are jobs that you could potentially still be able to do actually to complement your current job. Right now, for instance, with the work that I'm currently doing, I probably could do these jobs and they probably could put in an additional amount of money. But there are three things that are really stopping a lot of us from, one, being able to see those income streams that are right in front of our eyes, or those side hustles, whatever it is that you want to call them. And these three things are blocking our eyes, and we need to remove those restrictions, that red tape, that blockage from our eyes so that we are able to identify where money-making opportunities are actually available. So let me tell you a little bit about my background. I studied sports, so one of the things that I used to love doing was sports coaching at private schools, right? Luckily for me, in Johannesburg, there's an ample amount of private schools. So I started doing this when I was in varsity at Rhodes University. I used to coach at a school called VG, Victoria Girls. And then when I got to Johannesburg and I had no job, I had failed my degree, my father had written me off, I needed to quickly find a way to make money. So I went back to sports coaching and I wrote emails and I sent them out to schools and I said, listen, I used to play netball. I was really good. I played for the first team. I can coach. I actually can do my refereeing exam, because in the netball you write an exam and you get a grading and you can ref matches, right? So I can write the netball coaching and the netball umpiring exam. I have no issue. I went out, I wrote it, right? And then I was able to coach at schools. So, I mean, if I think back at that point, this is a couple of years ago, back in 2010, 2011 and 2012, I was making a good 6,000 Rand just from coaching. So I was coaching, I think, 2 or 3 times a week. But remember, I was coaching at more than one school. So I was coaching 2 or 3 times a week. And then in the weekends, I had umpiring or we had matches. And literally, netball in most schools only spans for like literally 1 term. So it's not like a commitment that you make for the rest of your life. It's really 1 term. And you're making 6,000 Rand every single month. I mean, that's not too bad. What could you do with 6,000 Rand? You could supplement one of your budget items that you really feel like you are actually having to stinge yourself and niche yourself because your budget is not going all around, right? The other thing I used to do, I used to sell Avon, guys. Like, let me tell you how minimalistic selling Avon was, right? So basically, all I had to do was to get the catalog. I would deliver the catalog to the people that are potential buyers and then or potential customers. They will look through the catalog, pick what they want, and I would give them samples if I wanted, if I really liked them. They would pick what they want. I would take their orders. I would log into the system. I would order what it is that I wanted. I would pay. They will then pay me, and on payment, I would then deliver their items. Very simple. Yes, I didn't have a huge base of customers, granted, but I had a regular base, so I knew that regularly I would cross over a profit of 2,000 rand, right? But now obviously if you get more into it and you create a bigger base, you can make a bigger profit. And let me tell you, teachers, nurses, civil people, the people that work in government departments seem to love Avon. They love Justine. What's that perfume? Amari or Far Away. They love them. They love them. They love the lotions, the hand lotions. They're practical, they make sense, they're affordable, and they're good quality. So why not? The other thing that I know for a fact that I'm really good at is I can braid hair. So most of the time when I do my salon visits, my hairdresser is so lucky because she will plant and I will finish off. And I mean, geez, I don't think I even did a bad job at these ones, right? So these are ways in which I could additionally make some money. But here's my blockage, here's my problem. I think I'm too good for those things these days, right? But now who's too good for money? But the reality of some of us is that our situations are not so dire to a point where we actually can cross over that hurdle of thinking we're too good. That's number one. Number two, we're lazy. Plain and put, let's just be honest, we are lazy and we will not be able to identify money-making opportunities that are right in front of us because we're lazy. Number three, people will say to you, I hate selling. Oh, okay, so you hate selling. Because the problem is that most of us, to keep our jobs, we only have to do that one interview, and once we get hired, we become these lazy people and we just sit in our jobs and do the bare minimum. So the problem with an additional income stream or a side hustle is now you're gonna go out there and actually put in effort every single day. So most of us are looking for some sort of additional income stream or side hustle that has very little or zero effort. It's as fancy as what we think we are, and then last but not least, we really just want to sit and make the money. So we want free money actually. Now in which world do you think you're gonna get free money? Unless you're getting girlfriend allowance, and I know for a fact that that too is not free, because being a girlfriend is not easy. So I'm just saying, if you're really going to be very serious this year about adding on an additional income stream, you need to be able to look around you and find those additional income streams and those easy, low-hanging fruit opportunities to make money, right? So it's things like tutoring. I mean, there's Abed and his friend created an app called Tutor Me. You can download it if you're good at math. I mean, it will take an hour to tutor someone, and you can charge your own prices. Guys, this is priceless, right? People have created platforms for us to actually make money. I must tell you guys that I actually do make money off YouTube, right? It's not absolutely mind-blowing money, but it's money I didn't have before I started doing these videos. And mind you, a lot of people might think that YouTube is easy. It's not that easy. Getting on, creating a base of audience, content that people actually want to watch, it's not easy, but I realized that it is one of my additional income streams, so therefore I've got to do it and I've got to get better at it, right? So there are many others. If you're good at baking, why are you not baking for the family and charging them? Why are you not baking for Makelwane, your neighbor, and charging them? Guys, I actually remembered one thing also. I used to actually have a boyfriend. And now, Lwazi, I'm sorry for saying his name, used to pick up this rich kid from school. He would drop him off at home. He would literally help him out with homework. And I mean, this was grade 4 homework. Can't be that hard, right? Helped him out with his homework, sat with him, sometimes waited for his parents to come back. Sometimes the helper would be there so he wouldn't need to sit with them. He would then go home. If need be, he would drop him off at soccer practice, I think, if I remember correctly. And they would pay him some handsome money, guys. And let me tell you, this was not a job for him because Lwazi loved gallivanting. So this kind of fitted right straight into his life, and that was his additional income stream. Now obviously not all income streams or all side hustles will be suitable for all of us, so you need to find and pick the one that works for you, is suitable. People say, yeah, but I'm so tired when I come back from work. Well, look, you need to decide whether it is that you want to do it or you don't want to do it. Tired is not good enough to say I don't want to make an additional 2,000 rand because I am tired all of the time. So there are very many ways. If you're good at babysitting, there's sitters for you that you can log onto their website, join them and decide, you know what, I can babysit people, I can babysit pets, I can babysit houses. Rich people allow you to babysit their homes, guys. So you can like water their plants when they're not there, when they're on vacay, or you can like clean their pool or make sure their pool runs or whatever it is that they do. But there are various ways in which you can make money. The other big thing that's hitting the landscape right now is influencer marketing. Build a base, build some social media. Give us some great insights, because the thing is, I know that you guys have a lot to say and a lot of you are well read. You know a lot about specific topics. In actual fact, one of my friends actually tweeted the other day, and not the other day, a long time ago. And one of the questions he asked is, given 30 minutes, what is the one subject that you would be able to speak about without any prep, without any planning? And a lot of people had responses. People talked about fashion, social media, advertising, commodities. So there were various topics. Why are you not creating content using whatever expertise that you've got currently, putting it out there as blogs, putting it out there as, you know, topics to start discussing, and finding the correct niche for you? I mean, when I worked in advertising, one of the things that we really struggled with, because we worked for a government client, was translators into Vernac. Now, most of you speak Vernac so well, but you are not offering these services to translate, to edit. I mean, guys, come on. Take away the restriction, and the restriction right now is you.